Everything probably made me get emotional.
Got the club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the cut and shake Tuesday. Club going hard.
What's up, guys?
So, I just don't know where to start. Well, Jack and me have stopped talking because I know a lot of you don't know this, but we were never officially dating, but we were talking for 6 months, and I really like him and I really care for him. And he's one of my best friends. You can't talk like that.
It's okay.
Can you talk a little?
So, me and Dayna are not talking anymore. We're still friends, and we're gonna stay friends. I feel like right now, just in our point, like in our life, we're just almost on not two separate paths, but there's a lot going on in both of our lives. Hers, she's just moved into a new place, has to do a bunch of stuff with work. Me, I'm still figuring out what I'm even doing with social media and work because I started my whole career. And I feel like right now we're just both super, super busy and we need to figure out our own stuff and make sure our mental health separately is good and that we know what we're doing before anything else.
And as you guys knew, I went through a huge breakup that was with you know who. And Jack, I met him probably 4 days after that, and we've been together every single day ever since, we've been together every single day for 6 months, unless it was the time when you went back to your family in Michigan. I was literally so upset that I couldn't see him.
Oh yeah, I told you to come, but you didn't.
And that was the only time we were apart. It was like, what, 5 days? We only have been like apart those 6 months for 5 days. There literally wasn't a day that we weren't with each other for 6 months, right?
Maybe like a couple, but not really.
And basically, like he said, I just moved into a house and I just signed a music deal and I have a lot going on.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I have a lot going on right now and my house needs me for most of the day and the rest of the time I have to spend wisely, which is on all of my own stuff. And even though Jack was still there, always by my side, doing everything, like he's one of the most perfect human beings on this planet. Like literally, I can't even describe him. Like for example, I was painfully sick for 5 days and he slept there with me all 5 days and didn't get his own work done. He literally focused on me and on himself and he stayed in my bed with me for those 5 days. Just worried about what I was doing, him running, giving ice cream and everything. And then even just normal days, he massages me all the time and he's always comes to whatever I'm doing with me everywhere I go, which is not a bad thing, but it's almost like he needed to focus on himself as well. He would always, like if I asked for one little thing, no questions asked, he'd go and like turn off the lights, he'd go and run and get me ice cream. He'd go downstairs and get me water, like it's always those little things for me that matters most. Like I don't care about anything else. Like he took me out to dinner for Valentine's Day to Bo, which is my favorite restaurant, expensive by the way, but he didn't have to do that, but he knew that was my favorite restaurant. He came with me on all my brand trips and everything. Like he did so much. Like literally would do like the most ridiculous things. Like he cleaned my whole house when I was like gone, and like cleaned all my dishes when I didn't want to do it. Like would do so much, like too much almost. He was doing all this for me. I was so busy and caught up in everything that I was doing, and I wasn't showing him that much love as much as he was showing me back. And I bet you there was a time where he did get upset. He did. And felt like I wasn't giving that 100%. And it's true, I wasn't, because I was focusing on so much stuff, and he was literally doing everything for me, and he wasn't focusing on himself. So it came down to the point where I started realizing that he was in a trip in Miami. I know it was wrong to do it, but at that time, he posted something that made me realize it, and I didn't want to have that feeling in my head where it's all like, I'm not doing as much as I should be doing for him, and I need to tell him right now. So, and he was on a trip with his friends and his family. I called him, and I told him that it might be better that we stop talking so we can focus on ourselves. When he got back home, I made sure I drove to where he was so he can ask me a billion questions, because I know it hurt him. And I hate hurting people, especially Jack, because he doesn't deserve to be hurt at all. But I want him to focus on himself, not so much on me, as much as I know you want to. I want him to grow as a person. I know he's learned a lot from this, and I've learned a lot as well. Like I was saying, I just got out of a breakup, and I had no time to heal for myself already after the fact. I just need to heal. And I need to grow as a person, so does he. I was telling him this the other night, it's the perfect person but wrong time.
Right person, wrong time.
And I know this hurts for both of us. I feel bad at how shitty I was, I guess.
You were not shitty.
I know, but I just feel bad because I wish I could have done more. He deserves more. That ending, it hurt. Even though that I did end it, it hurts me too. Like I have so much anxiety and stress and worry about him every single day. I can barely eat. But I mean, everything happens for a reason. And when the time is right, we'll find each other again, hopefully. I just feel bad for hurting him.
It's not like we're not gonna be friends. I'm not gonna stop talking to her. I have no hatred or anything. I told her that I hope the best for her, best in careers. Beautiful girl, most perfect girl. It's just feels like right people, wrong timing. And I do believe that everything happens for a reason. And if it's meant to be, we'll get back together at one point.
My family also loves me too.
She has an amazing family. I got to meet them. Fucking amazing. Love them all. I'm not gonna let this ruin what we have.
And also, no one
that.
cheated on anyone. So if anyone thinks that,
No cheating went on.
We were very loyal to each other, even though we were just in the talking stage. But it's basically, we were basically dating for 6 months, but not officially. But we were pretty much for 6 months, literally. You know, every time I see him, I just like choke up because I start crying. Not alone hanging out with each other every day, but basically living with each other for 6 months. Apartments were literally across the doors from each other. Like I walk out of my door and then his door is right there. You walk in. So it was like pretty.
It was lit.
We both got evicted from there.
No cap.
Ava.
Yeah, you threw away my suitcase, Ava.
Did they actually?
Mm-hmm. I had my social security card, my health card, tax information, clothes.
Are you sure? Sorry.
What are you
What are you gonna do? Now you joined Tilly. Oh my gosh.
I'm not a person anymore, technically.
That's gonna be awkward. He is going home to see his family, get a card, finally get his license.
Yeah.
Because he does not have a license even though he's 18.
I was busy as a kid. I was always doing something. It's just, everything happens for a reason. That's pretty much it.
I have it tatted on me.
Don't have it tatted on me. I'm a bitch. Shit hurts.
Yeah.
No cap. It's not like we're gonna stop being friends or stop any of that. Her, Alex, everybody, she's always around, always has a good energy, and those are all some of my best friends too. So it's not like there's no bad blood. We're not gonna do any of that. There's not gonna be drama bullshit. How it is for now.
And I know it's gonna be hard for us to be friends at first. I told him, I said I want to see him still, but it will be like the same, which would be hard.
I don't like a lot of people here, so I was thinking about that the other day. I don't like a lot of people, so there's only a few people I'm gonna be hanging out with.
I'm sorry. I hate life. So I switched my phone because my camera just
I'm looking
died.
mad short. There we go.
But, is there anything that you wanted to add to?
I think we covered it all.
Okay, guys, well, that's the story, I guess. But we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.